So what's up? Greetings. So on here to talk about crypto chat. So one of the pluses is that crypto is 24/7. Right? And why is that important? Because as a trader, right, the market be closed Friday night to Sunday evening, right? And so if you're used to making money during those times, then you run into like a blockage, or you run into lack, right? We all about abundance and not limitation. So when you are only in, the foreign exchange market, then you have that limitation. You can't make trades on the weekend. And if you do, then it's like you get in that trade to be in there longer than, for like a 3-day trade, right? So the great thing about crypto is, again, crypto is 24/7. So any day of the week, anytime, you are able to make trades in the foreign exchange market, right? So most brokers in the foreign exchange side, most brokers close at like 4 something. So many a times new traders will get stuck in the market. They'll get stuck in a trade. And so 9 times out of 10, they might start off in profit, but by the time the market opens up on that Sunday, the market could have reversed, and so they might lose that trade, right? 2, so the good thing about these same brokers, and what they really don't tell most people, is although you can trade foreign exchange, right? You can trade commodities like silver and gold. You can trade stocks, right? Like Apple, Tesla. And you can trade indices like the NAS 100, or the Dow, and things like that. And so many of the times, because people shy away from cryptocurrency, they don't know that you can trade crypto, right? And so of course they're not going to tell you, hey, did you know you can come, there's still some money in this $1.7 trillion market that you can tap into on the weekends, right? So again, the crypto news is buzzing. So if you haven't heard much about crypto, I'm sure you're hearing about Bitcoin on the rise. I'm sure you're hearing about, all these coins that are getting back on the rise. So let me share a few posts here, right? So okay, let me do a little. Okay, so let's start off with this one. Is it showing it? Oh, I don't think it's going to show my picture. Oh, I can't. Hold on. Oh, that's how y'all going to do me? Oh, okay, well, I can only share pictures with my camera on. So, yeah, but I wanted to talk about all of the avenues and ventures that are out there in cryptocurrency alone. So if you have been following your My Money Matters coach, right, then you know that we talk about 7 streams of income, right? When you join the investing academy, you have access and you position yourself to have at least 7 streams of income, right? And so the other day I was thinking, I was like, shoot, crypto alone provides 7 streams of income, right? And so I just wanted to go over some of those streams, right? So the first way of your first stream of income would be the coin. Okay, so let's talk about, we can talk about Stellar. Okay, that's like my new favorite, and so I'm gonna be following and researching Stellar, right? So a coin like Stellar is an alt. It's called an altcoin because basically all cryptocurrencies that's not Bitcoin is considered an altcoin, right? Even if it's in the top 5, top 10, or top 20 coins, it's still an altcoin because it's not Bitcoin, right? So with the coin Stellar, right? Say if I were to purchase the coin, right, at whatever price it is right now, right? Because cryptocurrency is an appreciating asset, right? It constantly goes up in value, right? So the price of one Stellar coin increases daily. Hold on, let me see how much a Stellar coin is right now. Okay, so right now Stellar is 37 cents, right? And so I can hold you know, put it when it comes to digital money like cryptocurrency, we put it in digital wallets. Okay, so if you have cryptocurrency and you do not have it in a digital wallet, I'm sorry, but you do not own your crypto. Okay, if you do not have the private keys to that crypto, then you don't own it. Okay, it's not yours. Okay, it's not yours until you transfer it into your wallet. Okay, so my Stellar coin, that's 37 cent, right? So right now all the markets are rising. So soon Stellar can be $1, right? So because I held on to Stellar, so say if I had $50 in Stellar, right, that would equal like over 100 coins, right? And so if this Stellar coin goes up in value from 37 cents to, let's say, $1.37, right? So that's a whole dollar growth, right? So that means for every 100 and something coin I have, they all go up. The value is $1 for each of the coins. So let me calculate that now. Hold on. Okay, so 50. If you put $50 on Stellar right now, that would be 135 coins, right? If it were to go up to $1.37, right, that means that each coin would have increased its value by $1, right? So now these 135 coins that you have, right, you have $1 for each one instead of 37 cents, right? And so instead of your 135 coins equaling $50, they would equal $135 or more, right? So literally you can see your accounts double overnight, right? And profits just from the price fluctuation of the coin, okay? So that's just the first way of making money in the crypto space, okay? So the second way of making money is what we call staking, right? So staking means that, so when we get our crypto, we get it off of different exchanges, right? You have exchanges like, so these first two that I'm going to call out, no, we don't support them. However, I'm going to use them as examples, right? So you have places like PayPal and Robinhood where you can buy crypto, but you don't own it, right? You don't own the coin, and the only thing that you can really do is sell it, right? Then you have exchanges like Coinbase or Kraken and Binance, right? They're more secure, and inside of these exchanges, they have wallets in there. So inside of the exchange, you have a wallet. So another example is like Cash App. So I really mess with coin. I really like Cash App, one, because it's a very easy way of buying Bitcoin and sending it to others. Okay. However, you still don't own it when it's sitting on Cash App. Okay. So just a word to the wise. If you do have Bitcoin and you want it to be secure, then as soon as you get it on Cash App, then you just want to send it somewhere else. Okay. So on some of these exchanges, for example, like Coinbase, you can stake your coins. So basically, that means that you agree not to use your coins. You're not going to sell them or trade them. You're just going to let them sit and collect value, right? And so basically, when you agree to do this, you get paid a percentage fee. Right? You get an interest off of the money that you sit each day, right? So some people might pay you each day for letting it sit. Some might pay you every other day, right? Some might do it once a month, but even still, the banks aren't paying us to just let our money sit, right? Never have they ever paid us daily, weekly, monthly for just letting our money just sit there, right? And so staking is another way of you earning money by holding a cryptocurrency. So we did number 2, which is staking, right? So you can stake it, right? And so then we have different projects, right? So with each coin, right, it's a whole company behind it. It's a whole team and platform, and most of these current cryptocurrencies solve real world problems. Okay, so it's important, although it's going to make you some money before it makes sense. It's still great to do your research, because in this day and age, when people do get wind of cryptocurrencies, they want to go ask somebody, which one should I get? And it's like, depending on who you ask, are you going to be led astray, or are you going to be given some genuine information, right? So that's very important. Okay, and so again, when it comes to these coins and these companies, they have different projects, right? So again, the coins are the currencies are created to solve different problems. So like Bitcoin was created to make sending money, cross country, internationally, quicker, faster, and more affordable, right? And so again, it solves a problem, right? And so that's why so many people begin to support and invest into Bitcoin, because if I am, let's just say I'm an immigrant worker, or if I am a person who came to America, but say I got a whole family, right, in another country or something, you know how much money they be sending back and forth, right? Most of the people who work, whether they Asian, Spanish, whatever, or African, 9 times out of 10, they're sending money back to their countries and their families, right? And so the traditional way was to do like wire transfers. But really, like how much are these companies really making off of just fees and stuff, right? Like they really be getting over on people, especially if you had a system with it where like weekly or monthly you sending money overseas, right? It can get real pricey, and those fees can add up, especially when you go back and look at it, right? So with Bitcoin, right, you don't have to worry about one converting the currency. So if I wanted to send somebody in Australia some money, of course I can't send them US dollars because that's not the currency there. I would have to, either I would have to convert it or they would have to convert it. And again, it's still a middleman in there. But when it comes to Bitcoin and most cryptocurrencies, that's it's a global currency. So I can put my US dollars in it and it has the same value as them putting the Australian dollars in it. So that's one of the best things it did for speeding up people getting paid, right? So again, when it comes to projects, a lot of companies are using the blockchain technology to build their projects on. And so a lot of the times they how when you have a job and you want to do like funding and this that, and the third. So when you do crowdfunding and stuff, you don't have to worry about trying to get a loan from banks, this that, and the third to support your crypto project, because 9 times out of 10 banks be hating on the crypto space. So where does that leave you? So say if you had a business and a great idea that you can put on the blockchain, right? But you don't have money to build it. What happens is the owners of the coin, so say me owning Stellar, that's the one we talking about. So me owning Stellar, what I can do is I could loan my Stellar, right? I could loan it to these. Lord. Okay, so I don't know what happened. But yeah, so what I was saying is, I don't know how much got cut off, but I was saying was when you do the crowdsourcing or the funding, basically you allow these companies and businesses to use your money to build their project, and when it's done and when it's completed, then basically you get your money back plus a percentage because you loaned it out to them. Okay, so not only is your money increasing in value every day because the coin is going up, not only are you getting paid a percentage every day because you're letting it sit by staking, you can also get I guess you can call them like royalties from loaning it out. Okay, so just one coin, that's 3 ways that you can get money off of the coin, right? So another way, I'm dropping sauce, I'm dripping sauce. So I hope y'all got y'all notepads. People love to ask for me to give out information that I have found out in my investing academy, or information that I have paid to obtain. Knowledge is power, okay? And nothing is free in this world. And if it is free, 9 times out of 10, it's some bullshit. That's why our school system is some bullshit. And if you really want to learn about something, you have to, pay for it. But anywho, this is the sauce, okay? But so I think we're on number 4 now. Yes, I'll open it. All right, so the 4th way that you can make money off of cryptocurrency is by mining it, right? So what does that mean? Okay, so every time a cryptocurrency transaction is initiated, every time there's a transaction, right? So first of all, you got to understand the blockchain technology, right? So everything done on the blockchain is is on public record, right? It's no so no company can, try to change their books, change their records about, transactions that go on. Everything that is done and sent is on the public record, right? Okay, and so on top of that, there is no owner of like Bitcoin or the blockchain. So what it happens is like it's a shared network, right? Where the responsibility is shared amongst the whole network. And so what happens is for a transaction to go through, it has to be verified at least 6 times, right? So you have to make sure that, one, they sending it to the right address. Two, ain't nobody trying to take it, that it's the right amount, this, that, and the third. And so when these transactions are completed, it have to be verified by computers or the miners. So when so when the So when the computers verify these transactions, basically the miner that did the work gets paid off of it. So it's like 2 coins right now that I'm looking at. I'm not gonna give you all the sauce unless you buy me a miner. But basically, if you buy this miner, it works off of Wi-Fi technology, and all you do is just hook it up. And anybody who uses your Wi-Fi, basically you get paid in that cryptocurrency coin, right? And so it's sweet because right now this coin, it went from $1 to $20, right? So imagine you put in $50 in it to get 50 coins, right? And so now that those coins, now that each coin is a dub, right? That's 50 times 20. So that's how much you would have for your 50 coins right now because the value went up, right? So on top of that coin going up, they have a miner that basically you just plug up, and anytime somebody uses the Wi-Fi off of it, you get some of that coin, right? So basically you can set them up anywhere. You can set it up like at your job, especially if crazy people be using Wi-Fi. You can set it up at your job. You can set it up at your house, or you can they have some sweet ones where you can like put it on your car and drive around with it as well. So right, and so that is so sweet because you basically doing everyday normal activities and you getting paid for just being a Wi-Fi hotspot, right? Who would turn that down? Especially when that coin went from $1 to $20. What? Right? And so I need me a miner, right? I think the cheapest one is like $400, right? But yes, I definitely see the value in that. So that is the 4th way of making money in this space with the miner, right? All right. Another way, this is number 5. I don't know if I'm gonna get to 7 ways tonight because I don't know what the other 2 are right now. Right. And plus I want to make sure I'm not giving out too much sauce. Right. So the last way, or one of the last ways that you can make money in the crypto space are NFTs. Okay. So an NFT is a non-fungible token. Okay. So what does that mean? Okay. Unlike Bitcoin is a fungible token. Right. So what does that mean? That means it can be broken down into smaller parts, right? That means that you don't have to buy one Bitcoin in order to own Bitcoin, right? One Bitcoin right now is at 49K, right? And you don't have to have 48 or 49K just to buy some Bitcoin, right? You can buy it with as little as $10, right? And you still own that token. Okay, when it comes to non-fungible tokens, right? Those are things that cannot be broken down into value, right? That means that it's just one, and you have to pay whatever it is for that one thing, right? And so in our crypto space with the NFTs, right? This is changing the game for everybody because most people, if you have heard of NFTs, you've heard of them from musicians and artists, right? So NFTs did great for musicians and artists because when COVID hit, a lot of them weren't able to, do concerts and tour the world and things like that. And so they was missing out on money. And so what NFTs allowed them to be able to do is to basically mint an album or anything and put it on the blockchain, right? And so when you embed this stuff on the blockchain, right? So say if I am a music producer, or say I make beats, right? Or I might sing a song, I might rap, whatever, right? And say I put out a collection of five tracks, 5 beats, 5 raps, right? And I put a value on each one, right? So each one, I say you can own the rights. You can own the rights to that song, the file, whatever, for $100, right? When I put it on the blockchain, when I list it, I'm gonna have to do a part 2 because this thing keep cutting me off. So I see y'all on the second go round.